to panel. My name is Nasiruddin Bin Hidayat. Okay, I am from Faculty of Electrical and Electronic Engineering Technology. Okay, this is the Bachelor Degree Project 1. The title is Development of Hand Rehabilitation System for Stroke Patient using Arduino. Okay, my supervisor is KS Mr. Effendy on Siam. Okay, we will go to the introduction. Okay, hands play a significant role in our everyday life, but when there is an involvement of illnesses, wounded by accident or physical impairment as children may have an effect on our daily routine. Okay, stroke often occur to middle age and above, based on the research by National Institute of Neurological Disorder of Stroke. There are 700,000 patients with stroke around the world. Okay, this high stroke incidence in combination with an aging population which implies future increases in incident greatly strain national healthcare service and related costs. Okay, the stroke patient will need the rehabilitation process and system to recover their problem. Okay, in this project, Arduino and electromyography, the EMG sensor is widely used to aid stroke rehabilitation process because it is believed that active rehabilitation requiring patient participant can provide more effective and efficient outcome. Okay, electromyography sensor has been commonly used in biomedical, clinical, rehabilitation center, also modern human-computer interaction. Okay, the stroke patient need the new system that can support their hand and easy to do the repetitive exercise. Okay, the hand rehabilitation system also can control the movement of the stroke patient hand when do the exercise via the smartphone and the application. Okay, the problem statement is of this project is the purpose of the project is to help the stroke patient to improve the rehabilitation process. Okay, the stroke rehabilitation consumes a huge amount of healthcare resources in terms of cost related to hospital and home assistance. Okay, in a typical physiotherapy session, the therapist usually attends one patient at a time, which increases the waiting period of other patients. Okay, existing rehabilitation systems are expensive and need to be supervised by physical therapists. Okay, some device of hand rehabilitation system is not so efficient to be used to the stroke patient due to large size and the system are very complex system. The problem statement is the limited contact time with therapists and lack of hand-based rehabilitative system locally. Okay, resulting in slower recovery of hand function after stroke. Okay, this new design of the project should be created in order to make the system user-friendly to patients, durable, lighter, and does not require much cost to fabricate. Okay, the problem statement is you can see the stroke patient difficult to do the regular exercise of their hand. Okay, therefore the objective of this project is to develop the hand rehabilitation system for stroke patients using the Arduino and electromyography sensor. Okay, the second objective is to develop the IoT hand rehabilitation system that can control the movement from the smartphone and application. The third, to analyze the effectiveness of hand rehabilitation toward to the medical field. Okay, the scope of the project is to develop the hand rehabilitation system that use the Arduino and electromyography sensor that it can quickly recover the stroke patient. Okay, the project designed for hand motor function rehabilitation that the stroke survivor can use for bilateral movement practice. Okay, the hand rehabilitation system was constructed solely from 3D model and widely available of the chef component. Okay, control of the actuator was realized using Arduino Uno as the microcontroller with a custom design shell to facilitate for wiring. Okay, the hand rehabilitation system will detect the muscle movement of the stroke patient and it will assist the patient hand to do the repetitive exercise. Okay, it provides the electronic and mechanical part of the hand rehabilitation system that comfortable for stroke patient use. Okay, the stroke patient can control the hand rehabilitation system using the smartphone and the application. Okay, this is the literature review. The Okay, the first article that we get is the title is the post-stroke rehabilitation exoskeleton movement control using the AMD signal. Okay, for the summary, it is the preliminary prototype of upper limb skeleton for post-stroke therapy system using an automated control algorithm to regulate the movement of the human arm with 1 degree of freedom based on the myoelectric signal of the muscle bicep brachii from its Unifluence hand. It used instrument and digital signal processing such as it used the low pass filter IR followed by Kalman filter to generate the myoelectric signal separating from noise as an input to control the DC motor that moves the arm therapy mechanic exoskeleton. Okay, the application, okay, it used the Arduino Uno, DC motor, EMG sensor, and electrode or limit shield, EKG, or EMG. Okay, the type is hardware and simulation. Okay, for the second is the safe hand rehabilitation based on wearable technology. Okay, this is the gaming principle and tool could be used to involve patients in therapeutic exercises. The system consists of a robotic glove, an Arduino board, a Myo bracelet, and a Unity 3D visual reality video game. The game works as a follow the user wear a Myo bracelet in the safe forearm and perform the move necessary. These are then encoded into the visual and arm movement, and then replicated into the robotic glove movement that the user wear in the hand that is expected. Okay, the hardware and software it used is the Arduino Uno, Myo armband, AMG sensor, sport glove, taper motor, Unity 3D game, and nylon wire. Okay, it is the hardware and simulation. Okay, for the third article is the literature review. The title is Design and Fabrication of Prosthetic Human Hand using EEG and force sensor with Arduino microcontroller. Okay, the author Chandra Mohan and Rushad Aman. The the hand system has the summary is the hand system has separate commands to move the lines up and down and to precisely position the finger. Hip model is to be manufactured with servo motor and finger and 24 sensor. The entire setup is mounted onto the amputated person's shoulder. Input for the motor can be produced by brain-generated ED signal that allow the user to understand the object in the way they think accordingly. Okay, it also use Arduino Uno, use EEG sensor for sensor, Bluetooth slave module SC06. Okay, the type is hardware and simulation. Okay, for the fourth article, the title is Arduino based arm rehabilitation assistive device. Okay, that is the author that write the article. Okay, the summary is the wearable arm rehabilitation device was designed and proposed equipped with post-stroke rehabilitation monitoring system. Okay, the microcontroller system described in Arduino include a flex sensor, just two force-sensitive resistor and accelerometer with real-time monitoring, LCD monitor, and data logging function online real-time data logging via hyperthermal or SD card data logging using Arduino. Okay, the sensor are connected to a patient portable unit that requires an elaborate signal and record it in SD card to store detailed information regarding subject with a range of motion. Okay, for this article, it use the SD card to record the data of the patient. Okay, the application they use the Arduino also the flex sensor, accelerometer sensor, digital memory card, and LCD monitor. Okay, also hardware and simulation. Okay, next the article is title is NEMG control a skeleton for hand rehabilitation. Okay, the author that write the article is Marcelo Mulas, Michel Folgerider, and Giuseppina Gini. Okay, the summary is of the Article, the skeleton has been designed for adaptation and is actuated by two servo motor in order to control the actual status of the hand patient. Okay, two potentiometer are used as position sensor. The hand rehabilitation system as implemented consists essentially of a laptop, a microcontroller, and a guided skeleton and a magnetic signal recording unit EMG. Okay, the application is Arduino, the servo motor HS805BB. Okay, the wires, electrode EMG sensor, potentiometer, spring and flex sensor. The type is also hardware and simulation. Okay, for the neck is the simple robotic hand in motion using Arduino control servos. Okay, that is the auto. Write the article. Okay, the summary, the servos which are controlled by an Arduino are used to control finger movement through the code. The processing end is operated using a glove with flex sensor attached. Each flex sensor control one servo motor. The Arduino sends signal from flex sensor to process and control the servo motor. The fishing line are attached like tendon to the finger to help them move. Okay, this article is about the he use the prosthetic hand. He built the prosthetic hand. Okay, I use the Arduino Uno servo SG90 flex sensor, fishing line and glove. The type is hardware and simulation. Okay, next article for the literature review. The single doff hand orthosis for rehabilitation of stroke and SCI patient. Okay, the author, the summary is the rehabilitation device is interfaced with the Arduino board on a Bluetooth module. The Arduino sketch was analyzed so that the Arduino accept the command sent over the wireless medium and turn the servo motor with the parameter transmit by a mobile device through the terminal, provided the mobile must be enabled with the Bluetooth wireless technology. Okay, it is the wireless technology. Okay, the application is Arduino Uno servo motor HT05 Bluetooth module master slave configuration. Okay, the type is hardware and simulation. Okay, for the next article is the title is monitoring of rehabilitation process via gyro and accelerometer sensor. Okay, the author is Safizan Salim and M. Mahadi Abdul Jalil. The summary is the designing, create and simulate outcome. The outcome is recorded for processing purpose for progressive monitoring of rank. The subject need to wear a set of sensor over the wrist. When conducting a few simple arm movement, the data will be translated into a series of readable data and then saved to a micro SD card for pattern analysis. The experiment demonstrates the capabilities of the sensor for extended development information of activity relating of the arm movement. Okay, it also use the SD card. Okay, the microcontroller is Arduino Uno micro SD shield, 6 dB of freedom ITD3220, ADX-L345. Okay, it glove, gyro, and it use the gyroscope and accelerometer sensor. It also hardware and simulation. Okay, now it is the design of the hand rehabilitation system or the design of my project. Okay, we can see we sketch it on the paper. This is the overall design. Okay, this is the component and material. Okay, we have the upper arm structure and mechanical interface. We have the EMG sensor, PVC casing. We have the supporting rod, shield pad, servo motor, jumper wire, and forearm mechanical interface. Okay, this is the material and component. Okay, we have the Arduino Uno board. Okay, the Arduino Uno board is used as the base microcontroller for the system. The electronic component can be connected as input and output for the code. The Arduino board are able to read input of the sensor and activating of the motor to run it into an output. Okay, next in this project we use the electromyography EMG sensor and the electrode. Okay, its function is it will record the movement of the muscle whenever a muscle contract above electricity is generated which propagate through adjacent tissue and bone. It can be recorded from the skin area. The surface electrode provide a non-invasive technique for measurement and detection of EMG signal. In this project, the surface electrode will be placed on the bicep brachii muscle of the stroke patient. Okay, we also use the servo motor. It's a rotary actuator or linear actuator that allow for precise control of angular or linear position, velocity and acceleration. Okay, it will control the movement of the hand rehabilitation system. So motor can rotate approximately 180 degrees. That is the 90 in each direction. Okay, the next is in this project, the material and component is the SP-X266 Wi-Fi module. Okay, the SP-X299 X266 Wi-Fi module is a self-contained SoC with built-in TCP and IP protocol stack that allow any microcontroller to access Wi-Fi network. Okay, the module can be programmed via serial pin RxTX using an Arduino or USB to TTL converter. Okay, its function is it will be send the signal from the Arduino to the Wi-Fi module, to the Wi-Fi network. Okay, we have the mechanical upper arm and forearm curve interface. The upper arm and was met with the same radius as the forearm segment to provide better grip on the arm. Before the radius was optimized, had the chance to measure the arm of different people, so need to calculate a mean. Here we have the jumper wire. The jumper wire are used for making connection between the electronic component and Arduino. With the pin, use the jumper wire to wire up all the circuit connection. Okay. For the mechanical is we have the supporting rod. The function is to support the load of the stroke patient hand. It will support and carry the hand when the system is running. We have the nut and bolt. The function is to join and connect the mechanical part together. The nut used on the bolt to make the fastening process more effective. In this project, need to use many nut and bolt to make sure the structure is strong. Okay, we have shield pad that will protect the arm and give the comfortable to stroke patient hand when the system is running. It's also made from the fabric carton and it's safe platform for the stroke patient without harming the patient. And okay, there is the software that we use in this project. We have the Arduino IDE software and the Blink application that you can get from the Play Store of the phone. Okay, this is the first chart of the hand rehabilitation system. Okay, first we'll start. Okay, next the electromyography sensor will detect the muscle sensor of the at the hand or at the stroke patient. Okay, attachment of electrode on bicep muscle. Okay, attach the electrode on the bicep muscle of the patient. Okay, and then the input and signal from EMG sensor by the arm. Okay, and then the program and data processing in Arduino Uno. And then the Arduino will control the servo motor. The servo motor with mechanical interface will move. Okay, the mechanical structure and motor assist behind to move. Okay, and then the navigation system model and okay. Okay, you also have to can connect with the ESP-X266 Wi-Fi module. Okay, this it will send a command to Wi-Fi module connection with the smartphone application and then perform and analyze data visualization, display and monitoring on smartphone and application the system. Okay, and then its servo motor with mechanical interface will move and then mechanical structure and motor assist the hand to move and behind the virtual system model and then finish. And okay, at the right we can see the connection of Arduino Uno AMD sensor and servo motor. Okay, this is the connection of the circuit. This is the EMG sensor, this is servo motor in the Arduino Uno. This is the battery, the power supply. Okay, the expected result is connect the electronic part and mechanical part like the sketching design to form the hand rehabilitation model. Okay, the structure of the hand rehabilitation system can assist and support the hand to move flat. Okay, the electromyography EMG sensor at ESP-X266 Wi-Fi module and servo motor will be programmed in the Arduino controller using the Arduino IDE software. Okay, the EMG signal will measure the electrical current generated in muscle during this contraction, resulting neuromuscular activity, and the signal will translate into graph. Okay, the hand navigation system can be controlled by using the smartphone and application. Okay, as the conclusion, the development of IoT based to the hand measure system can be implemented if all the hardware and software is connected correctly and matches its requirement. Any mistake in the project will be troubleshooted to make the project to achieve the objective. The objective of the project needs to be achieved, and to build the hand measure system must be have the planning from the first project start until the project finish. Okay, or the project must have the flowchart to offer a clear picture of the process and the way to improve the project efficiency. Okay, that's all for my presentation of Bachelor of Degree Project 1. Okay, thank you.